welcome everyone to another Ref Brandon and the Todd Family YouTube video. Wherever you are, whatever you may be doing, thank you so much for making Ref Brandon and the Todd Family part of your day. We always greatly appreciate it. If you jump on here live here on this Friday evening, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section down below. Make sure to give the video a like, a thumbs up. If you have not yet subscribed, please do so and share the video on all social media platforms. I wanted to come on here a little bit earlier than usual, but it's because I really couldn't decide whether I wanted to talk about this or not. And then I decided I wanted to, and it starts at 10 o'clock Eastern time tonight. So I want to give everybody a little heads up in case you have forgotten about it or didn't know about it and would like to watch it too. So I didn't want to come on here at 9:30 Eastern time tonight, and it's 30 minutes before it starts, and that is the TNA pay-per-view tonight. Now, of course, you can buy it for, I want to say it's $40, but it's the 14th annual Phil Collins pay-per-view, better known as Against All Odds. Now, I know most people don't have the channel that TNA comes on, but you can get the TNA Plus app for, I think, $10 a month, something like that, $120 for a whole year, something along those lines, and you can watch all the pay-per-views. So even if the only thing you watch is the pay-per-views, it's cheaper than $40 a month to watch it on TV. Now, of course, if it's on the app, it's either going to be on your phone or on some kind of tablet, which is not going to be as big as your computer screen. I mean, as big as your TV, but still, even though you're watching it on your computer screen or your phone, and it's not as big as a TV screen, it's still cheaper. But I encourage you to get the TNA Plus app because TNA is doing some phenomenal things. That's going to continue tonight with the 14th annual Phil Collins pay-per-view. TNA's Against All Odds will come your way tonight, 10 o'clock Eastern time from the Mullet Arena in Tempe, Arizona. Hey there, Madonna. Glad to have you here, and that's why it starts at 10 o'clock Eastern time, because it's only 7 o'clock in Arizona. I'm not going to talk about the one match on the pre-show, just the 8 matches on the main card. And a lot of these names you should recognize, even if you don't watch TNA, because of the fact they have the working relationship with WWE. Plus, a lot of WWE's current stars appear on a lot of TNA programming. We have the System, which is the team of Moose, JDC, Eddie Edwards, and Brian Myers, going up against the Hardy Boys, Leon Slater, and their 4th team member is to be announced. So it's going to be a mystery, and hopefully they'll keep you waiting up until the match starts. Don't let you know until then. Mustafa Ali versus Jason Hotch. Hey there. I'm going to hope and guess that it's Lakeisha. If I'm saying that wrong, I apologize, but hey there to you, Lakeisha. And thank you and Madonna both for checking in here on this Friday evening. Make sure you give the video a like and a thumbs up. And Lakeisha, thank you for subscribing. Tell your friends and tell your family about the channel. We talk wrestling, we talk NASCAR, college football, the NFL, some college baseball, Major League Baseball, college basketball, the NBA, basically the 4 major sports along with wrestling. And let me know how your name is pronounced if I'm not saying it right, Lakeisha, so that I won't continue saying it incorrectly. Joe Hendry, everybody knows who Joe Hendry is. He's going up against Frankie Kazarian, and Frankie Kazarian has to be in his late 40s, if not 50, and he's doing some of his best in-ring work ever and still looks tremendous. And I say that because not only has he been around forever, but AJ Styles turned 48 earlier this week, and I'm pretty sure that AJ Styles and Frankie Kazarian are just about the same age. Then we have Steve Macklin versus Mance Warner for the TNA International Championship. Santino Marella versus Robert Stone. And the winner is the TNA Director of Authority. And Pizza, I appreciate the question, but believe it or not, I don't have any mods for this channel. I don't think the channel is big enough yet to need any. And not only that, I'm not so sure that having mods actually helps the channel. So I'm not sure if I ever will get any. But if I do, it's not going to be till the channel gets big enough. But Pizza, I do appreciate you asking. And, you know, if you're new to the wrestling business, you may not know that, you know, Robert Stone used to wrestle full time back in the TNA days when he was Robbie E. Of course, now he's basically, you know, an on-screen character, whether it's a, you know, manager, commentator, whatever. But Robert Stone can actually wrestle, and this match against Santino should be a really, really good match. Robert Stone's going to have Tessa Blanchard in his corner, and Santino Marella will have his daughter, Ariana Grace, in his corner. Masha Slamovich versus Lai Ying Lee for the TNA Knockouts Championship. The Nemeth Brothers, which of course is Nick and Ryan, versus the Rascals for the TNA World Tag Team titles. And in the main event, we'll have Trick Williams versus Elijah, who used to be Elias in the WWE for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. Those 8 matches, plus the 6-woman tag team match that's going to be on the pre-show. These 8 matches will take place starting at 10 o'clock Eastern Time tonight. And of course, like I said, it starts at 10 o'clock Eastern Time because they're in Tempe, Arizona at the Mullet Arena, and it's only 7 o'clock their time. So that's why it's 10 o'clock. You know, wrestling pay-per-views aren't like UFC. UFC's normal start time is 10 o'clock Eastern Time, no matter where they are. But wrestling pay-per-views generally start at 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock. But this one is at 10 o'clock because it's only 7 o'clock in Tempe, Arizona. Any thoughts on any of this, please feel free to let me know. Let's go ahead and get our dad joke of the day in here. Hey there, Eddie. So glad you checked in here on this Friday evening. Eddie, it seems like the last few times I've got you on here and caught you and you comment, I'm just about done with the video. So you've had some bad luck lately as far as getting on here on time. It's hard to keep a secret at the bank when all your co-workers are tellers. And that does it for today's Ref Brandon and the Todd Family YouTube video. Until next time, it's Ref Brandon saying, just like in pro wrestling, life can be over by the count of 3. Tell your friends and family